in his ponytail, and he'd come running up with Jason and Pat and Jamie, and they'd come at us, and they'd make us do calisthenics and stick gum in our hair and a lot of stuff. And everybody played their own role, right? Jace was the general. He was the kind of the enforcer, the power forward of the group. Josh, interestingly enough, he was the brains behind all of this. I'd see his cunning smile looking at me, knowing that I was in serious trouble. Whatever it was going to be bad. I was going to be pinned down, and Jordo was going to have to, pour water in my mouth or something. And Jamie was an interesting character. Jamie, do you guys know Jamie? You could raise your hand for a second. I always thought Jamie was an ally. He was kind of a reggae, philosophical guy, but he was an enforcer just like you. He was part of the team. But when I got to high school, or when Jason got to high school, I really began to look up to him. He was the older brother that you would want to have. He was the quintessential older brother. He was cool and good looking and a great athlete, and everyone wanted to be around him. I wanted to be him. I really did.
Okay.
I remember me and Jordo and Max would be in school, and we'd be waiting for the days that there was those hockey games. Because this was like my Wayne Gretzky, going out and seeing Jace perform. It was special, so. Anyway, we had a lot of good times, and it was fun, and it gave us the roadmap for the kind of guys that we wanted to be. And when I got to high school, being Jason's brother had the pros and the cons. One of the great pros was when we had freshman orientation, and we were all in this big auditorium, and the minute the doors would open, it was showtime. It was hazing 101. This was before people started to make us think about this. You'd open the doors, and all of my friends got thrown into the lockers and blah blah blah, and everyone would come up to me and say, "No, you're good. You're Battle's brother." And I'd walk off, and my buddies had no idea what was going on. There was one kid that would chase me around, Richard Wright. And he was a tall, skinny guy, and he probably couldn't have done anything to me, but he would wait for me outside of my classroom because I guess you had done some things to him. And I'd come out and I'd try to duck around him, and I'm not very fast, so he would usually catch me quickly. But those were some of the cons, and then